YouTube. So I was out there chopping wood, or cutting wood, I should say. So let me know when you're on. This is new to me, the format's a little different. Let me fix you. I gotta fix it. There we go. Aha. Hello, everybody. Say hi. So I am gonna make a couple of pretty. I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna use this whale, and we're gonna make a couple signs that you can. I was out here cutting this. This is why I was late. I decided to go live about 30 minutes ago, exactly. I was talking to my friend Leah, and I go. She goes, "When are you gonna plan on going live?" And I go, 30 minutes. How about like in 30 minutes? I just got a piece of thorn in me. Hi, everyone. So say hi when you're here. It's got a piece of wood in my hand. So, there. I'm going to paint these first, but I don't know what color I should paint them. What did I paint them last time? I think I did like a light color. I think I did them like a light color. Or I did them, I think it was navy blue. Navy blue. I'm going to do one in navy blue. So say hello. I am just going to put me some parchment paper down so I don't make a mess. So, let me see. I want to make sure that I welcome to live chat. Remember, guard your privacy. I'm reading everything, making sure everything is correct. Let me see. I think I'm here. I think I'm good. So when you're on, say hi. All right. I'm going to paint these. Okay. So I am going to get all my stuff ready. I was kind of late. It was last minute. So I hope I'm doing this correctly. If not, I will start over. Let's see. So I'm going to make sure that I am doing this correctly. It says I'm live. I'm live, I'm pretty sure. It says I'm live. I just want to make sure that I posted everything correctly. Okay, so I am going to start painting. And I'm going to use a navy blue. All these pretty blues in this right here. So say hello when you're here so I know. I like this blue. Let's see if I have any blues, Waverly blues. Navy blue color. I don't think I do. I think I have the basic color. So I think I'm going to use this. I see one person, yes. Is that Leah? You're driving? I guess I'm doing this right, correct? You're watching, Leah. Okay, I feel better. Thank you for telling me that. All right. So we're going to make, I think I'm going to make the whale first. But I'm going to make it to where, again, my name's Michelle and I'm with MMB Inspired Creations. And I'm trying to find or see what color I should use. Oh, there's a pretty color. I need to go to Walmart again. That one's done, I think. So I'm going to paint it with this pretty color, coral hue, cobalt. I think it would be pretty to paint it that color. And then I'm going to sand it after I paint it. It makes it a pretty color. I usually use chalk paint, but I don't have any. I got some blues, but not the dark blue like this. So, all right. Let me see. And I'm going to do it a different way. One thing, because I don't have any stencil brushes clean, so I don't know how this is going to work. I think I'll be okay. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm going to start just by painting this a pretty blue. And I'm not going to paint the whole thing. I'm just going to give it some color. Look at that pretty color. So I hope everyone had a great Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. In case you forgot. I forget days now, so I have to remind you too, because you might have forgot what day it was. Leah, you know what day it is, because tomorrow's Friday. Are you off tomorrow, Leah, or are you working? So hello everyone, we're going to make a pretty summer sign, and we're going to be making a whale right there. I'm going to try to use, I did not realize, so we're going to improvise, that I did not have any of my stencil brushes clean. So we're going to have to use some, actually I'm going to be right back. I have to go get some. Last minute crafting here, guys. Kira, don't you eat Katie's food. My dog is eating our cat's food now. So, okay. Boy, I need a lot of stuff. I need paper towels. I just knew I wanted to be on live for you guys today. So I usually go on Facebook, but I won't be going live on Facebook anymore. It will just be YouTube, but I'll do videos on there. So, okay, I think I'm getting myself straight now. All right, let's see. I'm going to use this one. All right, so are you guys driving home? I know a couple people are. Hi, Ginger. Hi, Judy. Hello, everyone. You're working? Okay. I got my stencil brushes, so I'm good. I got one here. I got another one here. So we'll wait. Leah's running late. All right. I got a couple there. I'm going to do one more. But we can chat as I do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this wood with a few darker colors. And then I'm going to come back on top. We're going to do this whale. It's Essential Stencils whale. And then I'm also going to be doing a seahorse. These were my favorite things to do. So this paint will be drying as we're talking. I'm going to dry my brushes. They've been in water. Hi, Sherry. I'm bad about my brushes, right? I'm sure you've never not washed your brushes. They're washed, but they're just still damp. All right, so I have 3 brushes. All right. So I hope everyone again had a good day today. I was running a little late because I was out cutting my wood like a woodchuck. Then I forgot my stencil brushes. So, but at least I'm here. And this is my second time on YouTube. So, what I'm going to do now is dry this side. I used to love making these whales. The whale and all the summer aquatic animals and stuff. So yeah, you guys, I'm going to be going to New Jersey to visit my friend from high school on the 11th next week. So I won't be here for a little bit. going to do the base with the same colors on both of my signs. My nose is running. I got to go catch it. My grandmommy would say, you better go catch it. So I'm just doing kind of like, you can't wait. I know, me either. So what'd you have at McDonald's? Did you have a hamburger? A Whopper. That's, all right, so I'm going to do the other side. And it doesn't hurt if you get it, I was eating dinner and I was like, all right, I guess I'll go live in 30 minutes. So this is scrap wood. You can see the holes in the plywood. That's all this is plywood. And I'm only just painting the back so it's painted. And it's not just got one side on it. This will be the back because it's got the holes in it like that. I'm just going to put some paint on it like that. And once you sand it, it really kind of just makes it to where it's not blank, but it still has color. All right, let me dry this. Yeah, I know. Our president goes there every day, I heard. I could eat fillet of fish every day, but it's so bad for me. The bun is so perfect, you know, it's got the shine on it. Kind of like a glazed donut. I like to help along the drying part with my brush. And flip this over. And this is just a little damp. And I'm going to go ahead and paint the other side so we can just go to town on stenciling it. So yeah, hit that share button and share me out so that people get to know that I'm on YouTube now. So I'm just going to be again doing videos on there. Okay. Yeah, because this part, I'll get this done. And then, yeah, I just was out there cutting this. See how I can get it real smooth on the side? That'll be the front. I'm going to use this big brush. There. This was in the water too. See how I'm just barely... We should go get my friend Leah. She's... One day when I go back up there, we'll have to all three go and meet up. She gets lonely in New York up there by herself. You see how I did that? Isn't that neat? It's just the technique, I guess, where you just kind of, you don't paint the whole thing. You just, let's see, I could put you down a little bit. There. You just kind of down, up. In your paint, down and up. Okay, see how quick it took to paint that bottom part of that sign? I already did both sides, right? I want to get this other sign in case we have time to do this one. I like to have like, so I have these, I used to sell these at my market. I used to sell the whale and the, but I'm going to do this one too. I love the rustic look, how it's just like kind of just strawed on, barely on. And all I'm doing is just doing a little bit of paint on these. Because then I'm gonna Then I'm going to sand them when they're dry. Let me do my hands. So thanks you guys for joining me. Getting my hands off. Today for lunch I had Hawaiian chicken. The guy was from New York. He was I asked him if he was from New York. I was out going to the doctor and it was kind of far. And my husband didn't want to go with me. He was busy. So I drove by myself. It was like an hour away. So I stopped at this place to eat chicken. And it had like sesame seeds on it or whatever. It's kind of like sesame chicken. It was Hawaiian chicken. But it was good. So I had that. Because I don't like to be hungry when I'm out and about. But it was good. I had rice. To help it along, I always like to, in case there's a couple blobs of paint that aren't dry, I just kind of use this and it dries them pretty good. This is just for the bottom for some color. I've always done my signs this way. But on the front side of whichever one I'm doing, I'm going to put a little bit of different colors on it. This is my front of this one. That is my front of that. Let me dry this. Thank you, Ginger. So I love all my colors that I used to use. I don't have them all like I used to, but I'm going to use peacock blue. Lagoon, dusk, cool blue, agave. I'm going to see which ones are still where they didn't dry up. I'm still in the process of buying paint. Ooh, purple too. I love using purples in this. I don't know where it is. I got to find my Japanese man award, the jellyfish one. I don't know. Didn't I have a jellyfish? I thought I did. I need to take this off. Let me get paint on it. All right. So I think I might add some brown into that. Like I'm going to do cashew. I got all my colors here. I think I'm going to do cashew on there. Got all my blues right here that I'm going to use. And with this, I can use the same brush because I'm going lighter. Okay. Okay, so you see that? I'm going to make kind of like the colors kind of blend where it's not so much blue. Hold on. There. See, I made it a little more subtle. See the difference? I'm just going to do that on the top of my sign, the front parts of each sign. Wait, it has that blue in it? I've just used the lid. See? I see a little, see, I can see that there's some more right there. It looks different from this way. Now, I'll do this sign. See, it's already basically dry once you put that first thing of paint on it. So this will be the front. Hello, Sherry. I think I said hi already, but it's all right if I say it again. It's weird how it looks compared to Facebook. It's a little different. Don't you like the way I mixed those colors together? Isn't that pretty? Pretty, pretty. And that's funny, last week I didn't know. What was wrong with last week? Can't even remember. I had to go on and put, with kids. Not for kids. That helps. I don't know. But I didn't post it correctly in my live. So it wouldn't allow me to go up. Y'all didn't see me. Or I couldn't see the comments. So again, I'm going to take my paintbrush. And I'm just going to go across the edges in case some little blobs of paint are there. Which it looks pretty dry. Once you put that first coat of paint on, that second coat of whatever you're using, it's not chalk paint, but it tends to go on and dry quicker. So I'm going to dry these. Look how pretty they look. Aren't those nice? See the color? That's just blue, and that's with the, what color is that? Sandstone? Is that what it's using? No. Passion. It's a Waverly color from Walmart or online. Alright, so now I am gonna sand a little on first. So now I'm gonna sand it, and it's gonna take a lot of that hardness of the wood out and make it a little softer. I always think of the popcorn seal on my staff. I do? Ah, thank you for telling me. I should get it out now, shouldn't I? That's from holding it. I think it's the water base, though. I think it'll be okay. But it's okay. I'm going to get it off now. I don't care who's watching. I don't care. There. All right. All right. Thank you. All right. That's the back. So see, that's the front. And now I'm going to take this. What side is that? That's the back. I can sand it a little bit. I like to blend the colors when I do this. Are you guys friends with any of your friends from high school? There's a couple that, my friend Charlo and my friend Ginger that's watching now. And my other friend is Leah. I met her. She's my crafting friend. Bestie. She's my crafting bestie. And my friend. It's good to have people, friends. You know? I sand pretty quick, but I gotta do it quick because I don't like all this dust. Look at that, how that looks. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that nice? It's so cool looking, I think. Yep, see, it's going in my eyes. Great. But when I do this, it would go up and stick to the roof, this popcorn. When we got the house, it was like that. This was the last room. I think yeah, this was the last room to get it redone. When I took my crafting break for a year, we got it done. Okay, we're done sanding. Oh, okay. Where is, I'm gonna take this, we're gonna wipe them off like that. Alright, so these are done. Now we can stencil on them. Oh, did I do that side good? No, I need to do that side. Whoops. There. Okay. Alright, so we've got the 3 surfaces that we're going to use. So the first one, I'm going to do the first one. I'm gonna do the whale. I'm gonna have to find that jellyfish, the Japanese man-o-war, I think they call it. Beautiful, and I do all the pretty colors on it. It's really pretty. Okay, so we're gonna do the whale. You see all the pretty colors I used before? Those. I'm gonna have to get them because they're iridescent. They got the. This is like, see how it's scrap wood? It was all warped, but I like using them for my signs on my crafts. Okay. So when I do them for the markets, I like to put them down like that, or you could go like this. This one's sideways, so people can hang it this way. And then if it's that way, I wrap the twine around it that way and I would hang it and they would see it. Okay, so we're gonna use like a light. Let me see. Hopefully this will show up. We're gonna use like purples. Purple. Okay, so we got purple. What color do I want to use with it? You've got that light blue. We've got pool blue. I don't want to use that. I need to buy all new paint. Dusk, definitely. Dusk. All right. Dusk is pretty. So I got some dusk. I got some purple. What about pool? Pool okay? Pool's okay, isn't it? I think pool's okay. No. This isn't the pool that I have. Dusk. And then you can do all kind of pretty colors on this because it's fish. It's so fun to use colors like that. All right, so I got that. What about this blue? This one works. So we're going to do that. See, I have all my other colors in my squeeze bottles, but not, I mean, I'm going to need to order more FIFO bottles. Okay, so now I have those so far. I'm going to get another color over here. We got purple. We have that. I need one more bright color. Excuse me. Ooh. This one is Americana turquoise. All right, so first, I think I want to use, I got paint on my, oh, that's old. I'm like, what? I did it again. I got it off though. All right, so we're gonna use this light color first. Dip it in my paint. I'm gonna swirl it. And then I'm gonna use my napkin. So it's kind of dip, swirl, and swirl. It's a process when you're stenciling. But I stencil pretty quick, so. All right, let's see. So I wanna do the base first, like the outline of a lighter color. So you can go all the way around. I haven't done this in a while. Let's see what it's doing. Okay. All right. So I've got this. I'm going to dry that. I'm going to do like an ombre is what I'm doing. Okay, now I'm going to do some purple. Just going to dip it in the purple. And I'm going to swirl it on a napkin. Should do it on the plate first. I'm used to doing with chalk paint. So I need to go get me some more chalk paint. So I'm going to blend in and do different colors. Okay. So pretty. This was a last minute background color. I hope everything looks good when I'm done. All right, let's see. We've got this color. This is the, see all the colors? So I'm just using different colors to kind of blend them together. Ooh, it looks so pretty. All right. Now I'm going to put more purple. More water-based. It's different than chalk paint. See how it's coming? Isn't that pretty? Okay, so I want that turquoise, that darker color to be, what color should I do that? That light blue. You still there? I don't know why it says message retract. Oh, maybe you didn't want to send it. What you could do, I might do, is come back with some color. Ooh, how pretty. With some color. I think I need some dark, what color? I think I might add a real dark color. What dark color besides that blue? Maybe, is that a green? Some green. I love color. So I'm gonna add some green through here. Ooh, pretty. Right. So what color should I put on the edge? I think that's good. Now I'm going to put some more of this color. So different than chalk paint. You gotta really do it just a little bit. More purple. Let's see, more of that green. Fun. You can do however you want, whatever colors you want to go with, the color scheme. So I think that I'm good with this so far. Needs I think the background color should have been a little lighter, but I think it's okay. I think it will be okay. Let me lighten this up so you can see that. We're just kind of playing. I removed it so you wouldn't think that you got paint on your shirt. Oh, yeah, you're so funny. You know me. You've been watching me a long time. You know I would have seen it and bought that too. That's funny. I've saw it 3 times and thought, that's funny, isn't it? So I'm going to take a lot of this blue out, and then I'm going to come back with blue in there and see if that lightens it up. All right, let me see. I could add a little bit of white. So we're just going by, I'm just doing this. I haven't done this in a while, but y'all can do it with me. So I want to do an outline. So next time, so we're going to do the next one, and we're going to do it. I could sit and correct it right in front of you, but I don't want to take up, I could start over. See, like I'm just reading that again. Okay, so we're going to do some, I think, light color. Do some white in there. See how chalk paint's so different. I don't know if this is going to help, but I think what we need to do, because you're with me doing this, is do it in a lighter color up underneath. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. This is how this turned out. I mean, you can see it. It looks like he's underwater. You see how that looks? So I think, I'm wondering if I add that dark blue or that green to it. I already did the green. I just want to see if it looks okay with using that dark blue again in my whale. Where's the color at? Do I have it left? Yes. So, when you're stenciling, you got to look for all your brushes that you've used. All right, so I've got my purple one. I got my blue one, my white one. There's one more missing. Blue, purple. There. Isn't there one more brush? Okay, so we're going to do... I thought there was another brush I was using. So I guess we'll use this one.